Greetings, nerds. In this episode of Tiok, or Tik Tok as a city, the next neighborhood that I'm going to draw in this episode is going to be parkour. Before we get to drawing the neighborhood of parkour, we've made it to 70 episodes of this entire series. Yes, that's right, 70 episodes. 35 times 2, that gives you 70, or 35 plus 35. That gives you 70 as well, and I'm trying to find ways to celebrate. And by the way, I'm wearing golden glasses every time if we get to a special episode of this series. I'm trying to find a way to celebrate. I know how. I'm going to wear myself out by doing 70 jumping jacks, starting now. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to drawing the neighborhood. Let's get going. I need some water. Hopefully this neighborhood that I'm about to draw in this episode doesn't take me a long time for me to complete. Let's say like 90 minutes. I believe it's going to take, I don't know, maybe a little over an hour. Yeah, this is a nice and simple neighborhood of parkour. So let's go ahead and start drawing. The neighborhood of parkour is named after this Indian actress, Avneet Parkour. She's this adorable actress from India, born in India, and she has millions of followers on TikTok. So she's pretty huge on TikTok. She's very popular, well known. I'm not familiar with her. I don't really know her that well. She's pretty underrated as well. Yeah, I can tell she's one of the most underrated. Yeah, to me, in my opinion, she's underrated. One of the most underrated TikTok stars. So I named the area after her. Not only that, but it's supposed to be, the name of the neighborhood is a pun on her. It's supposed to be a pun on Avneet Kaur and parkour, the word parkour. It's a type of activity where you get to do all of the climbing, jumping, and flips, I guess. But normally climbing and jumping, and that was my idea to name an area, to come up with the name of that area after a TikTok star. She's actually part of the top 50 most followed TikTok users on Wikipedia. It was my idea to come up with a name after the TikTok star and the word parkour. I want to mention various places, various fictional places of the neighborhood of parkour for parkour. I'm not going to mention every single one of these fictional places because that just gets quite repetitive, and I'm not going to do that to you nerds. We got
Avni Core Baptist Church. It's a type of church named after that TikTok star. I actually named a bunch of places after her, such as Core Avenue, which is a street named after her, Parkour Apartments, Crosby Core Dental. It's located on Core Avenue and Crosby Avenue, Crosby Avenue is named after the singer Bing Crosby. Parkour Plaza, and we got Fitzgerald Center, named after the jazz singer Ella Fitzgerald. So both Parkour Plaza and Fitzgerald Center are both shopping center. They have a row of shops. We got Craven Candy Company. It's like the Hershey Company in America. A candy factory. Craven Candy Co. is a candy factory right by the Tiok River. So I came up with the name Craven. It's a combination of, I took the words crave and raven, the bird, the black bird. Millions of us crave lots of candy every year. Millions of us do crave so much candy. So I took the word crave and combine it with the bird raven, you get craven. I know that's a pretty goofy name. We got Taco Cam, because a lot of us can't help ourselves with food. It's just like Taco Bell, but a little bit of a different name, Taco Cam. And we need cameras for social media platforms. We got Nick Cordero Park. It's named after this Canadian actor, Nick Cordero. I'm not good with names. I said his last name a little bit wrong there. Unfortunately, he ended up dying from COVID-19, so I was nice enough to honor him. I was nice enough to name a fictional place after him. So, RIP. We got Fit In. It's supposed to be like Planet Fitness. I really didn't have any issues working on a piece of the Tiok drawing or TikTok as a city drawing, except for one issue, and that is having discomfort in my forearm. Drawing something from way up high, it does cause discomfort and pain in my arm. Maybe I felt like I should have brought the drawing down a little bit so I could have comfort in my arm, but most importantly, comfort for my entire body. I know it's not always a good idea to stand while drawing because that's how you tire yourself out, and I'm trying to avoid that. I don't want to stand in every episode. In each and every one of these episodes. In older episodes, I actually sat down, but it's not always a good idea to sit down. And, I kind of want to sit down in some episodes and stand up in other episodes. Yeah. drawing something from your height or close to your height, it feels like a stress reliever, a stress ball, because you're free from the pain. You're not always free from the pain, actually, but maybe most of the time you're free from the pain. I still would have to stretch, and I do stretch in most of my videos, including this one. And, you know, drawing something from your height or close to your height, mostly it's pain-free.
Okay, we're done. All I gotta do is draw the trees and then I'm completely done. Okay, nerds, we got the finished neighborhood, the finished area of parkour. Drew some houses. This is supposed to be a candy factory right by the Tiok River. We got some train tracks. So these train tracks start here and then it goes underground. Once it reaches the Michael Jackson Convention Center, it stays underground past the Tiok River and then it comes back out. This is supposed to be the church, Avni Core Baptist Church. It's a hideous looking church that I drew, by the way. Here's a park. We got the park. It's actually called Nick Cordero Park. Core Avenue. More houses up here. Parkour Apartments. We got a bunch of shops over here. Alright, nerds, that is going to be the end of this episode. Stay tuned for more content. I hope this was pretty enjoyable to watch. And we're slowly making better progress. I will catch each and every one of you nerds later, so thanks for watching.